evening, everybody, and welcome now to the crowd that is about to witness a match that is being described by many as the grand final dress rehearsal. Canterbury-Bankstown, top of the table, against Manly, second placed. Huge crowd in here for the blue and whites versus the maroon and whites. And of course the doggy, struck with injury problems. McCracken is out, Wilson is out. Darren Smith goes to the centres. Simon Gillies comes to the second row. Big job on the in the hands of Darren Smith tonight. Young Stephen Hughes plays in the centres as Manly comes out. Jeff Tuvey taking out this very good side, which Peter pointed out has scored 95 points for and nil against in the last fortnight. Oozing in class from back to front. And housed in there, young Stephen Menzies and Terry Hill on camera. Jack Elsgood, Rookie of the Year last year. The stage set for what should be one of the really great games of 1994. Kraken and Wilson just heading up the tunnel to watch the game from the players' benches. Greg McCallum is the man in charge. Manly running from right to left. A chance to go to the competition lead here. Off the boot of Ridge then. And a short cropped haircut for Jim Dimmick as he's put down 20 metres out from his own line. Martin Bella, there was a cloud over the big fellow, playing against his old club, and knee injury apparently nearly kept him out. Darren Britt hits the blind side. First set of 6 for the Bulldogs. They're over on the hillside of the ground in front of a very big crowd out there. This is a little bit of a scuffle up there with the tackle on Jason Smith.
Terry Hill had the swinging arm there and Simon Gillies took offence. Beautiful pass from Dean Pay to Jason Smith in the previous play. There you see it there, lovely ball. There's Terry Hill getting involved in the tackle. You see the arm swung there, and that's where the number 41 Simon Gillies said, that's not happening.
Ironic, of course, that Ian Roberts, as the penalty is given to Canterbury, Ian Roberts was in that first tackle on Jason Smith. It was Roberts who took Jason out of that state of origin encounter. First penalty of the game goes to Canterbury, and Bella decides to take it forward once more. Bella gets up, swinging an arm. Oh, Britt taken in a beauty, and now it's on again.
Well, again, it was Ian Roberts coming in high. A lot of tension in this game. Both clubs realise just how important this game is. And Ian Roberts got a high shot there. I'm not going to go overboard until we see a replay.
Well, I couldn't see too much in it. It looked like just a good hard tackle there by Ian Roberts. Maybe they objected to David Gillespie coming in a bit later.
Plenty of the players having a lot to say out there, both Mark Carroll and Matthew Ridge sounding off. See Darren Britt there. Big hit from Ian Roberts with Gillespie's help. And then again the Canterbury players came in. Simon Gillies involved. It didn't take long. Just about every player on the paddock to become involved.
Roberts called over now.
What did you think, Blocker? It was pretty much straight in front of you.
Yeah, I thought it was a pretty high shot. Up out of the line at 100 miles an hour. Look, you should have seen Marty Bella and Terry Hill having a go at each other. They're having an argument there, and Terry Hill's going, "Oh, come on, make me, Marty."
Here it is again. The forearm is wrapped around the Adam's apple area of Darren Britt. Gillespie in over the top. He didn't seem to do any damage. And the spotlight focuses on Ian Roberts.
Which means this has to be a penalty against Manly. Ian Roberts arguing there's no future in that. Just get back into the line, cop the penalty. Marty Bella wants more action taken than the penalty that will come Canterbury's way. Well, it's gone Manly's way. I've got no idea. I'll stay out.
Well, that's incredible, really. Obviously, Greg McCallum has ruled that the original tackle was okay, and he's penalised the Canterbury players for coming in later.
What do you suppose has happened, Steve?
Well, that's exactly it. There was talk before the game that the Smith boys, if you remember back to the State of Origin, there might be a bit of a square-up. This one's going to be on, I'm sure.
So Manly get the penalty rather incredibly. Carroll slams it up. In real time, we've been going about 5 minutes, and I think we've had 60 seconds of football. McCallum working over the top of the play the ball now. And look at them hitting and slamming them to the ground.
Canterbury have got to be careful here they don't give away a penalty with this enthusiasm. Getting inside the 10 metres.
Here's one of the targets, Roberts. Bella surging in. Jeff Tuvey cuts through. Tuvey put away, accommodated 10 metres out. The last tackle now. Cliff Lyons, the kick came off a Canterbury player. O'Donnell away for Carroll. Now for Ridge. 6 more tackles indicates referee McCallum. Just inside the 20-metre line. Roberts again. Bella goes up the top. Britt underneath. Lyons. Smother him out of it through Simon Gillies. 12 out from the line. That's Gillespie. Canterbury player hurt there. Trying to take him head on as Polla-Mounter.
He's got a bad one up around the throat area. There's some concern about Craig Polla-Mounter. See the mouth guard taken immediately out, turned on his side. Tried to go in high. I don't know what he copped up around the throat area, but he was poleaxed. Some sort of start to this game. David Gillespie, well, there was the elbow was there, straight into the Adam's apple.
Very dangerous there. Dave Gillespie has got a habit of leading with that elbow, forearm, and unfortunately it's copped Polla-Mounter right in the Gregory Peck. So McCallum now, all sorts of problems here early in the game. Very fiery encounter.
Well, it might be just as well that it is McCallum who's in charge of it. He got that mouth guard out of the mouth of Craig Polla-Mounter very quickly. And the penalty goes to Canterbury, so McCallum and his officials feel that the cocked forearm of Gillespie has taken Polla-Mounter across the Adam's apple. Another angle on it. Halligan finding the line. Ben Gillies, the dummy half. Bella again. Martin already has racked up, I think, 4 hit-ups. Darren Brett. The big men struggling to make yards. Manly dangerously close to being inside the 10. Darren Smith has the ball raked out. Now, which way will he go here? I think he might find that it was raked out by Tuvey to another Manly player.
Yes, it's a Canterbury feed. McCallum saying that it was Manly who knocked on, trying to get the ball away. Touched there by Jeff Tuvey. David O'Donnell lucky not to have come from an offside position. The scrum win. The scrum set 45 metres out from the Sea Eagles line. All the ball to Canterbury in the opening minutes.
I tend to think Canterbury were lucky or unlucky not to get a penalty. I've seen players penalised for less than that. Jeff Tuvey could have been pinched for raking it out. Simon Gilly, 40 metres out from the line. What a start to the game. No love lost in this one. Ben Gillies taken. Posse was waiting for him as well. Polla-Mounter's okay. The pass, a little bit how's your father. Dean Payner. Polla-Mounter kicks over the top. Ridge goes back to cover. Took it in the field of play. Cordoned off into the bottom corner of the ground. Canterbury guarding the railway end of the field.
May not be a bad play for Canterbury. We'll point out later on a wider shot how...
Oh, big shoulder on Roberts.
Simon Gillies, he's been very involved. Matthew Ridge plays very close in behind the front defensive line. He is open to the big kick. Have a look at this from
Dean
Canterbury
Player got him
forwards.
up, actually, I think, Pete. Might have been the captain came in late with the shoulder. Penalty Manly now. 10 degrees is the official temperature, but I think it might be a good deal hotter than that on the brow of Martin Bella.